Good morning, guys, and welcome to the channel. If you are new to the channel, I am SendIt Steve, and this is my C5. Oh wait, you're not going. I've been so used to driving her, I gotta get the C5 on the trailer. Hold on, guys, sorry. I was never any good at magic tricks. We're locked and loaded. And we are off to CSP to see what she makes, guys. So I'm a little excited. I've had a bunch of things that I had to do to the car. We were down here on Monday. I had to fix an injector O-ring. I had to put a map sensor in. There is a vacuum leak that I had to address. I did go ahead and address that. So we should be ready to make some power. So I'll see you guys at CSP. We were down on the dyno, and Andrew did not like the way I had the vacuum port run up to the intake. So he wants me to put one in the intake tube here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a safe location. I'm gonna try to do it as close to the intake here as possible so that I don't have to reach way down in or down in that end, which I think I'm gonna go with this end. It might not look the best being up here, but it'll be easy access. I can get to it, get it done quick, and we can get this thing back together and back on the dyno for Wednesday. So let's get started. So I think what we're going to do is, since the clamp comes in about here, we're gonna put our bung. See, I'd like to put it here. Maybe that's where we're gonna put it. No, you know what? We're gonna go up here with it. It's gonna be a good spot to for it to be. So let's go ahead and get this area drilled out and ready to go. Okay, what I decided to go with here was a tubeless tire valve stem, the metal ones, because they'll clamp down on. It's not ideal, but I couldn't find aluminum piece, you know, in stock anywhere. I'm sure if I ran up to a million places, I could have found one, but I was low on time. I didn't really have the energy to keep searching and looking for it. So this should do the trick for as long as we need. Plus, if I ever need to cap it off, I can just put the valve core back in and we're good to go. So let's get a hole drilled in our pipe and get this inserted. All right, as you can see, I put a little RTV underneath there. Not sure if you can see that. Then on top, I have a little RTV. We're gonna go ahead and tighten her down, and she'll be sealed. All right, well, we have our vacuum port there. We're gonna run the line here, and we're gonna be good for the dyno. That's not the cleanest, best looking install, but we all know, you know, I like to do budget things. I like to do as little cost of, you know, efficient things as possible. I like to save money where I can, and we are going to take care of it one day and get a welded in bung like the one underneath there. But for now, this should suffice. It should do the job, and we're going to make some big power. Yes, I still have the 9mm up top here, so, you know, it's the little things like this, guys, I enjoy, because you know, there's big dogs out here. I like to show everybody that you don't have to be a big guy. You know, you don't have to have buku money. That valve was, you know, 99 cents. You can buy them anywhere. Walmart, you know, Advance Auto. I think gas stations even have them. So you don't have to spend a bunch of money to be able to race with these big guys. So we're ready for the dyno. Well, good one. I just turned the camera on too. Well, we have made it here to CSP, and we are getting the car in here on the rollers as soon as Max learns how to drive.
Dude, it's your car, it's not me.
I drove it in here perfectly fine.
That's what my ex-girlfriend calls it me.
Yeah, it's not you, it's me.
See, and there's your cam position sensor.
Now it's gonna do it again. Because he stalled so many times.
I didn't stall it, the car stalled itself.
Max is used to that 400 horsepower BMW. Unbelievable. Well, we're gonna get him on here, get strapped down and everything, and we're gonna see what she does. back to 93. So gotta let it run obviously a little bit before we can do any pulls or anything like that, but it's always something, guys. Well, guys, the good news is that the car is still running and driving and everything like that. I am actually having fuel issues. I do have 2-pump system. I did buy a twin Aeromotive fuel system for it, but I'm having issues. I don't know if the pump's cutting out or not kicking on or what. So we are going to actually go figure that out. I'm going to tear the pumps out of it later this week and find out if that's our issue, or if the other pump died completely, or if it's just not enough to support, you know, the modification. So we'll have to stand by. I will see you guys back in Harrisburg. All right, guys, we are finally home. I got the car unloaded off of the trailer. I gotta say again, Josh Waters, thank you very much for letting me borrow the trailer. It did amazing. I'm gonna get it cleaned up here for you. Got a little dirt on it and all that, but I want to talk a little bit about the car. So as we do know, I did put twin Aeromotive 340 pumps on this car. It seems around 560 to 600 horsepower we're maxed out in fuel. So we thought by switching back from E85 down to regular pump gas that I was going to be able to make a little bit more power. Everything was going to be tunable, and then we could do the upgrades later. However, we are just kind of maxed out. We're just going to leave it where it is. I'm not going to drive the car. You know, I'm going to drive it around and get a couple sound clips for you guys and things like that. But we're making good power. You know, the torque and everything is there. It's just we're pretty much maxed out in the fuel. So I got to do something about it. I'm going to do some research. I might end up just throwing an inline fuel pump in on top of the two that we have already, or I'm going to try to find a, you know, an all-out fuel system for the car. Maybe do a fuel cell, run lines up, return lines, everything like that. So who knows, guys. We are going to upgrade it. We're not at a standstill yet, but she didn't make the power that I thought she was going to make, because the fuel system is supposed to be good for 800. As you can tell, it didn't make that. It didn't make anywhere near. And you could see, you know, when we were on the dyno, fuel pressure, as soon as you got to like 4,000 RPMs, just dropped drastically. So either the pump in the tank's not working right, or, you know, we just don't have enough fuel. So we're going to address it. We're going to move on, and we're going to go up from here, guys. That's for sure. So we got a little bit of time till the call out, October 20th. I can't wait. I will be there. The car will be running full boost at that time. And we also found out that we're on about 11, and then it spikes to about 14 pounds of boost, which is perfect. That's where I want to be. I don't want to go too crazy with it. I still want to make the car very drivable and reliable and things like that. So sort of where we're standing now with the C5 now, guys. So what I wanted to say, guys, is I really appreciate everyone's support. We are almost to 22,000 subscribers, and that's freaking awesome. So the kit is on. There's no oil leaks, no anything like that. So I'm grateful of that. It does smoke a pretty good amount on the dyno and things like that. There is a restrictor for the oil line that I'm going to toss in this, and then next time out on the dyno, we'll see if it does that again, or maybe I can do some street driving and see if it does it. But I think what's happening is it's allowing too much oil into the turbos, and obviously it's not returning completely, so it's got to blow out the exhaust. So we're going to check that. I'm going to definitely toss that restrictor in probably this weekend, or, you know, early next week. But for right now, sort of done with the car. I don't want to say I'm frustrated. I'm definitely not defeated though. So we are going to go on from here. So if you guys like the content, smash that like button, please subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. decided I would take it out and give you guys a little bit of a sound clip and things like that for this video here. She is together, as you see. She's driving. When I'm shifting at about 4,500 RPMs, guys, and you can see the boost is coming in, and it's coming in strong. So the car is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I just have to get some more fuel system. And if anybody wants to sponsor me on a fuel system, that would be amazing. Definitely reach out. I got a lot of time, a lot of money in this, and you know it'll be going to a good cause. So anyway, guys, take care. We'll see you in the next upload.